They tried to bury him. They stripped him of everything. The title, the throne, the family. And Solo Sikoa stood in the middle of that ring with that disgusting smirk on his face, believing he had finally killed the tribal chief for good. But let me tell you something that WWE does not want trending right now. Roman Reigns has broken his silence. And what he said, if this is your first time joining us, I encourage you to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to always get updates. What he said has sent shockwaves through every locker room, every backstage corridor, and every power meeting happening inside WWE headquarters right now. Because the tribal chief isn't broken. He isn't begging. He isn't negotiating. Roman Reigns has officially declared war, and Solo Sikoa just made the biggest mistake of his entire life by responding the way he did. You need to stop what you're doing right now, because what we are about to break down here at Backstage Wrestling News is not speculation. This is not rumor. This is the kind of information that WWE's creative team hoped would stay quiet while they figured out how to spin the narrative. But we see what WWE doesn't want you to see, and today, we're pulling back the curtain completely. Let's go back to what Solo Sikoa actually did, because people are downplaying this, and that is absolutely infuriating. Solo didn't just respond to Roman Reigns. He didn't just talk. He went out of his way to humiliate the man who built the Bloodline from the ground up, the man who carried SmackDown on his back for years, the man who main event WrestleMania consecutively and made that island of relevancy into the most dominant faction in professional wrestling history. Solo Sikoa looked directly into the camera, into the eyes of Roman Reigns, and laughed. He laughed and told the world that the tribal chief's era is over, that the throne now belongs to him, that Roman Reigns can return whenever he wants, but when he does, he will bow. He will acknowledge Solo Sikoa. Now here is where it gets deeply personal, and I need every single one of you to pay close attention. Because what Roman Reigns said in response was not something delivered in front of a crowd. There were no pyrotechnics, no Bloodline music, no Paul Heyman whispering in his ear. Roman Reigns broke his silence in the most chilling, calculated way possible, and the message was crystal clear. He said, and I want you to hear every single word of this, the family made Solo, and the family can unmake him. That line, that one line is the declaration of war we have been waiting for. Because Roman Reigns is not just coming back to win a match. He is not coming back for a championship. Roman Reigns is coming back to destroy Solo Sikoa's entire identity, to strip away everything that Solo built, the new bloodline, the power, the respect, the fear, and leave him with absolutely nothing. The same way Solo tried to do to him. And now for our first trivia question of the day. Drop your answer in the comments below. How many consecutive days did Roman Reigns hold the Universal or WWE Championship during his historic title reign? Let's see who really knows their wrestling history. Now let's talk about the reaction from inside the locker room, because this is where it gets even more explosive. The moment word spread that Roman had broken his silence, the atmosphere backstage at WWE shifted immediately. Sources close to the situation have confirmed that talent who have been sitting on the fence, wrestlers who were quietly loyal to the new bloodline simply out of self-preservation, have started pulling back. Because here's the truth that everyone in that locker room knows, but nobody says out loud. Solo Sikoa is powerful because Roman Reigns was never there to challenge him. The moment the tribal chief steps back through that curtain, Solo's entire foundation begins to crack. Think about what Solo actually has. He has Jacob Fatu, a monster, no question. He has Tama Tonga. He has the structure of an intimidating unit built on borrowed authority, but authority that was never truly earned. Solo took a throne that Roman built. He did not build his own. And Roman Reigns? Roman Reigns is the throne. You cannot separate the chair from the king who forged it. Solo made the catastrophic error of thinking that removing Roman from the picture meant he could become Roman. But you cannot become a legacy. You can only create your own, and Solo has not done that. Here is something that is going to make a lot of people uncomfortable. Paul Heyman. Let's talk about Paul Heyman right now, because the wise man has been notably, deliberately silent since Solo's brutal response went public. And that silence? That is not confusion. That is not fear. Paul Heyman being quiet is the loudest warning sign in professional wrestling. Because Heyman does not go quiet when things are falling apart. He goes quiet when he is engineering something. When he is building a plan so intricate, so devastatingly precise, that by the time Solo Sikoa realizes what's happening, it will already be too late. And second trivia question for our Backstage Wrestling News community. Answer in the comments. What was the name of the stipulation match where Roman Reigns first cemented his tribal chief persona and solidified his dominance over his own family? Think carefully. This one separates the real ones from the casual fans. Back to the war declaration. Because Roman Reigns did not just say words. He sent a message that was structured, targeted, and deeply specific. He addressed 3 things in his statement. and each one was a calculated dismantling of Solo's entire claim to power. First, he addressed lineage. He reminded everyone watching that the Anoa'i family name, the authority that comes with being tribal chief, the very concept of acknowledging, that was his creation, not Solo's, his. Second, he addressed consequences. Roman made it unambiguously clear that there will be a reckoning, and that Solo will not be able to hide behind Jacob Fatu or anyone else when that moment comes. And third, and this is the one that should terrify Solo Sikoa most, Roman addressed loyalty. He made it known that the people Solo thinks are his, they remember who came first. This is not a rivalry anymore. Rivalries have two sides. What Roman Reigns just triggered is a purge, a complete and total reclaiming of everything that was taken from him. And the road back is going to be violent. It is going to be emotional, and it is going to be one of the most compelling stories that WWE has told in the modern era. The tribal chief is not just coming back to wrestle. He is coming back to make Solo Sikoa regret the day he ever stood in that ring and laughed. He is coming back to remind the entire world why, for over 3 years, nobody could touch him. Nobody could stop him. Nobody could acknowledge anyone but him. Solo Sikoa lit a fuse when he gave that brutal response. And Roman Reigns just proved that the bomb on the other end of that fuse is still very much alive, ticking, waiting, and coming with a fury that this entire industry is not prepared for. Make sure you share this video right now with every wrestling fan you know, because the war that is about to unfold is going to change WWE forever, and you want them watching with you from the very beginning. Drop your trivia answers in the comments. Let us know where you stand. Are you riding with the tribal chief, or do you think Solo Sikoa has truly taken over for good? The comment section is yours. Until next time, Backstage Wrestling News. We see what WWE doesn't want you to see.